This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the introduction for Podcast But Outside, episode 218. This episode is broadcast from a brave new frontier, the Fullerton Metrolink Station in Orange County. Spoiler alert, trains. My friend and comedian Lizzy Cooperman guest co-hosted. Lizzie was great. All the random strangers we found at the train station were great. They were all so fun and nice and interesting. Shout out to Metrolink for hosting us. If you live in the Southern California area, take a train this summer. Take a Metrolink train. They've simplified their fares. It's easy. It's better than going in your car. And me and all your friends have been meaning to tell you, your car sucks. So ditch it and ride a train instead. Music this week is by Zoe and Nels, a brother-sister duo who made a song years ago that I thought kind of sounded like a train announcer, which is why I'm using it here. Enjoy the episode. Goodbye.
Attention, here comes podcast outside. I repeat, here comes podcast outside.
Hello and welcome to Podcast But Outside. This is the world's first podcast. My name is Andrew Michon. I'm here at the train station, the Metrolink train station here in downtown Fullerton. If you don't believe me, take a look at the bike rack over there. It says downtown Fullerton on it, and I would not pay the money that it would take to fake it to make those. So you know that I'm telling the truth. This is a podcast where we interview strangers on the street. We have a sign on our table that says, "Hi, be a guest on our podcast. We'll pay you $1. Smiley face. We interview strangers in different locations around the world. That's the show we've done for many, many years. And for the first time ever, we're here with a fantastic guest co-host, my friend, wonderful comedian, nice person, and a genuine treat to have on an hour car ride to Orange County. It's Lizzy Cooperman.
Oh my goodness. It's nothing short of an honor to be here.
It's an overcast day. This is orange, actually, in a way. The chair. We've got an orange chair, and I'm drinking an orange drink, and this cable is orange. I didn't notice all...
Well, there is. We are surrounded by orange.
Yeah, under an orange president. How are you, Lizzie? What's up with you?
I mean, I'm just thrilled to be here. I'm curious as to what we'll discover.
Yeah.
You know,
So
here.
we're at a train station. We've never done it at a train station. It's been a goal for a long time. You can see folks over there are kind of waiting to board their train.
They're waiting to board. There's no Chili's here, like in an airport. Instead, we've got an old spaghetti factory.
Yeah, close by, walking distance.
Down the street and within walking distance.
Yeah, this is a place where you can get Amtrak trains, you can get Metrolink trains. If you need to go somewhere and you want to get there by rail, this train station is a pretty good way to do it. And we actually just spoke to a man who honestly seemed like a perfect guest for our show but didn't want to sit down, who comes here just to watch trains. He says a lot of cool trains come by this area. And this is a spot to just kind of check the scene and train spotting.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen so many models roll by, even in the...
There've been some...
In the time we've been here setting up.
Yeah. How are you? So you, we've known each other for a long time. You're a comedian. You had a podcast where you would do things that your audience would tell you to do. They would change your life. Was it unsustainable to keep doing that podcast?
It really was. It actually kind of drove my life into the ground. I had a podcast for a year called Lizzy Cooperman's In Your Hands, where every week the listeners would vote between two options as to what I should do with my life.
But it's drastic things, right?
Yeah, there was one episode. Oh, yeah. There were certain episodes where it kind of bulldozed into me asking the listeners whether I should set myself on fire at the end of my set. But there was always kind of a wordplay, so it would be like, this is fire or this is us. Should I set myself on, let this task rabbit come to my house based on a previous episode where I hired someone to fix this dresser, that in a previous episode, I had a stranger come over and assemble a dresser for me. Mm-hmm. He did it wrong, so I had to call a task rabbit, and that task rabbit said, by the way, I could pretty easily set you on fire.
Oh, he just said that to you.
Well, he found out I was a performer, and I said, really? Because he was also a circus performer. TaskRabbit was just a side hustle.
Yeah, of course.
And so they voted on whether or not I should do that. And
Did you set yourself on
fire? I was
fire?
very grateful that they didn't.
Okay.
It was the kind of thing where I would get so caught up in it, like, wow, these are amazing options. But then I would realize
This
I
is your
actually
life.
would. This is my life. And when the show ended, they had voted for me to work at Victoria's Secret.
And then you just straight up worked there for a while.
I stayed there for 6 months.
But you were really good at it, right?
I loved it. I got my bra measuring certificate.
I have that as well, but it's more
My
just
diploma.
extracurricular. And
You're the FBI.
I'm freelance.
Someone
That's
reminded
crazy.
me of that the other day.
And
Yeah.
and you liked working there.
Yeah, I actually loved it. When I left, the day I quit, I was sales associate of the month. And there was a picture
You had already
of me.
peaked. You were like, well, it doesn't get better than this.
I had peaked. I told them my name was Elizabeth, so they wouldn't look at that is my given name.
So they wouldn't look up your
legally-
comedy.
Yes, they wouldn't look me up, and that I was a ghostwriter.
Oh, a ghostwriter to the stars.
Yes, to the stars.
Wow.
and they believed me for a while, and then one day there was like a blackout in the shopping mall.
Okay. It was inside in a mall.
Inside, and we
Okay.
couldn't close the gate, so we weren't allowed to leave Victoria's Secret. So we were just there in pitch dark.
You had to put your body on the line a little bit there. You know, you're like protecting Victoria's Secret, you
Oh,
know?
yeah,
In
yeah,
a
I was
way.
on the front lines.
You were on the front lines a little bit. Damn. And so
I was a first responder at Victoria's
were
Secret.
they sad to see you leave?
Yeah, I think they were.
Yeah.
I mean,
What was-
I don't know.
what were
You
your
know
coworkers like?
They brought in kind of a micromanager at the end. Well, there
Okay.
was one girl who every day would ask me if I wanted to go to Potato Corner.
Oh, that's like a special potato fries, right?
Do you want to go to Potato Corner? She had
Okay.
like a very melodious voice.
Okay.
She'd be like, "Do you want to go to Potato?" And then she got a glow up and stopped talking to me. One day she just came in with like giant eyelashes and like slathered in foundation. She's like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "You're not going to ask me about Potato Corner?
Wow, she knew her worth immediately.
These cheese fries aren't going to eat themselves."
The guy who's a fan of trains, he said that recently there was a top 10 list of the best train stations in the country for spotting trains, and this was number 4.
Yeah, we're kind of blowing up his spot by saying that.
Yeah, because this place, people might move from all over the country.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a bouncer neck.
Yeah, don't let that girl from Love on the Spectrum know about this place. She's gonna go nuts for these trains. What's her name?
Perry.
Perry. From who
she
loves the
was
the T trains in
sweet.
Boston.
Yes, terrific.
She's terrific.
Hi.
Hey, how are you? You want to talk to us? We just interview strangers. We'd love to talk to you. We've never met you before, so you're a perfect candidate.
I know, and I love that you're wearing a Newport Beach T-shirt. Are we near Newport Beach right now?
We're not too
I really
far.
don't have an idea of where we are.
So pick up
geographically.
that, and then pick up the headphones, and then you're going to be able to hear us,
Oh,
and you're going to be
nice.
able to talk to us. You're welcome to join as
Excellent.
well. We have a
Yeah,
okay,
you
no
wanna-
problem. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Kayla.
Kayla, nice to meet you. I'm Andrew. This is Lizzie.
Hello.
What are you up to today?
I'm gonna hang out with my friends. We are on vacation right now.
Oh, you're
decided
visiting?
I'm from around here.
Oh, okay. You're on vacation,
Yeah, I'm
but
from
you're
around
from here.
Yeah, but I moved out to Temecula.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
desert a bit, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
How is it up there?
it's hot.
Do you miss Orange County?
You know what? Sometimes I do, but finally cutting myself off from the craziness has been so nice. The first thing I did notice moving out there was it's quiet.
I'm going to say right off the bat, I do notice that you moved to the desert, but you have kind of a water theme going on. You've got a ship tattoo. I don't know if you want to show the
And a Newport
beautiful.
Beach, and
Yeah,
Newport
and
Beach shirt.
you're wearing the ocean on your shirt. Is that to kind of balance yourself out
That's true.
elementally, or you don't want to have too much fire? You've got
yeah,
to.
a little bit of water to cool it
Yeah.
off. Yeah, that's cool.
Nah, I mean, it
You
was
just
like
represent your home. Your home. little bit.
I mean, I didn't mean to.
And why did you move up there? Did you have a job or an opportunity, or did you just needed to get out of town a little bit?
You know what? I moved out there for a relationship that fell through.
That's what happens. You know, so many people move somewhere for that, and then it doesn't work out. But then their life is just totally different. Have you been able to adjust being in a new city without that partner?
Yes.
Okay.
When I first moved out, I was just with this person, and I feel like I just never looked up. But now that I feel like now that I'm single and I moved out there, the whole area just opened.
Oh, opened
And
up. You're a little more excited.
I
Interesting.
can see.
Hey,
I can
how
see
are
the mountains.
Hey.
Nice to see you. Hey.
How's it going?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hello. You want to say hi?
All right. And how is it being single in a smaller town? Has that been struggling? Has it been difficult or has it been okay?
It's been okay. The town grew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the town grew.
So there's
in my
more
perspective.
options.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I feel like these chords are.
The chords are a little bit of an issue. I got to fix them later.
That's a line from Romeo and Juliet. Aye, the chords.
So so you, because you're now open to meeting new people, it's made the town more exciting for you to live there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I have like my own community out there, and it's so rewarding and fulfilling. And I feel like I've just been able to really concentrate on myself.
Oh, cool.
Since I'm from here and there's so much to do out here, I just feel like I was just so distracted.
Right, you couldn't focus in on yourself.
No, but that's also a mentality issue. I was just always messing around, and now that I've been out there alone, I really
dialed in.
I've dialed in.
I love that you said
in.
you weren't looking up.
Right, you were focused on just your relationship, I guess.
I was just focused on my relationship, and it was just them at
Small
all
circle.
times. It was just them at all times. And when I moved out there, I had no friends, no family, nothing. It was just her, and it was really hard. It was really hard.
Huh.
You know, I really missed my friends. I was with them all the time.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, but you know what? I learned so much. I learned so much about myself. I learned what I want in a relationship. First of all,
What is that?
I want someone who.
Just kidding. Time's up, sweetie.
You're gonna
Show's
be single
over,
forever. You're gonna
Kayla.
die alone. You die alone.
Set your intention now.
No. Yeah, what is it that you want?
I want to be chosen. I want to be chosen continuously.
I like every day.
Every day, you know. And
did the partner you moved there for wasn't choosing you?
I just felt like it was. At one point, I just felt like an option. At one point, I just felt like we were just roommates.
Dang. Well, that's frustrating, especially for you upending your life for this person. That's frustrating they didn't appreciate you, but I'm glad that you saw your worth and saw that you deserve to be appreciated more.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's important.
I've learned so much, but I have no ill will to this person.
Of course, no,
you know?
it
is
you
what
grow
it is.
and people move on and it
Absolutely.
happens.
Yeah.
And what do you do for work up there? What are you interested in doing for work?
Right now, I just work at Honda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just work at Honda.
Selling cars or working on them?
Wow.
No, I work in service. I'm just a little goofy little cashier, and I
Oh,
just
so you
yell
just
at
help
everybody
people.
for their money.
Okay.
Give me your money.
Honda's a good brand.
Oh, it is a good brand.
It's cool. It is
Very
fun, yeah.
reliable.
You know what? In like dealerships, I worked at dealerships before, and they're all shady and mean.
Really? Did you work in sales ever?
Sales, no, but I did
Oh.
you work with the salesperson, and man, they're just hungry.
Interesting.
I
You know?
know. I listened to, I think it was like an NPR.
Sure.
I listened to some episode where they were talking about, maybe it was This
American Life, where they went to a dealership and
about
yeah.
the board and how they all have to fill these quotas in the
Yes.
end of the month. It's
Yes,
like
yes.
they're like out for blood.
But
right?
Honda's not shady, you're saying?
This specific one that
It's
I've
pretty
worked
good.
at
They're
is
legit.
so
Oh, wow.
it's so
It's different.
It's chill.
Okay.
Yes, laid back is what
Yeah.
I would describe it as.
Do
And-
people have a negative
Oh.
attitude towards you because you're trying to like take their money for their car? Like, are people pretty upset when you give them the bill and stuff?
Well, I mean, instead of
No,
just
because it's just. I mean, that's a.
Yeah,
that's
that
a,
seems
it's
like it
an
would be the
unexpected
hardest
expense.
role.
An unexpected expense when your
Yeah.
car breaks down. Like, how do people react to that news?
you know, people react it like you just got told you got cancer.
Oh
You know, like it's like what's. But it's also because you know people don't really know about cars and stuff.
Sure,
You know,
and it's
so
also-
like.
Will you tell us that our tell us?
Tell us how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah, tell us how much.
Just we'll do a little
Okay,
role play.
so
So what's wrong? Yeah, what's wrong with our car? This is my wife.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you had a diagnosis because
Yeah.
your check engine light came on. So
Yeah, I
we
mean,
did
the car's-
diagnosis.
the car's pretty
right?
new.
The
What's
car's
going on?
brand
That
new. You
could have
just
been
bought it.
Yeah, what's going on?
Could have been a faulty sensor.
Yeah, sure. Was that what it was?
No,
Oh no.
no, not at all. You have a crack in your engine block.
What? But
You're right.
I didn't do what. That's not my fault.
And it's not covered under warranty.
Why not?
It's not covered under, even though you just bought it yesterday.
That's-
It's not covered under warranty
Hold on,
because
I
you did not buy the extended
I
warranty.
thought you said you weren't shady. Something very
No, it's
shady.
crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, that would be covered under warranty.
That'd be
but
covered.
something
Yeah, I
like
understand.
that,
I
something like
understand.
that,
Okay.
it would be.
Dang.
You
And you
know,
just have
and-
to break the news. And I mean, you seem like a nice person. You're able to just kind of get it.
You know, and just it's funny seeing like some of the advisors too talking to these people because they really talk like. And
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
gonna
tell them
it's
to
gonna
take a
cost
seat?
$3,000.
Oh
Do you tell them to
Plus
take a
tax.
seat?
Oh
first?
no.
What happened?
Do you ask them to take a seat?
Yeah, they sit down.
You might wanna take
I
a
was
seat.
just like, yeah, like it's gonna be $3,000 plus tax. You know, they just like, oh my god. Well, I don't have that kind of money right now. I'm
Damn.
like, I don't,
Wow.
I don't
But
know
they don't
what to
blame
tell
you. They're nice to you. At
They're
least.
nice to me. Sometimes they're nice to me. I had my first rude customer the other day. He
Okay.
was so mad about the price because it was a $2 difference from $73 to $75.
That's a funny thing to
and
get
he
mad
got
about.
so upset. He actually threw his cash in my face.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
73 or 75?
Oh my God.
$75.
Okay, he paid the full 75.
He
at
paid the
least.
full
So that hurt a little
75.
more because it was $2 worth of more of
Yeah.
money hitting. So you wish it was 73 too, probably.
Oh
in
my
terms of
Oh, yeah,
the pain to your
100%.
face.
If they throw the cash at your face, you get to just keep that. as
Yeah,
a-
that's for you. That's a tip. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Dang.
that specific part was really crazy. But no, after that he got blacklisted.
Wow.
So he's banned. from
That's
Did
dealerships
you ever
now.
say, you know what? You could just use Metrolink.
Yeah.
Just
Are
use
you,
You don't
Metrolink.
need this.
are you taking the Metrolink today? Or?
yeah, we're gonna go to LA today.
So you do take the Metrolink often?
Nah, this is my first time.
First
Oh my
time?
First time, yeah.
What
is
made you
exciting.
What made you want to choose Metrolink versus like driving there or something?
Just for the experience of the train.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
I love that.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
cool.
so I am pretty excited. I've only used the subway.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
we're getting
yeah.
a sound bath
Here's a
right
Metrolink
now.
train right behind. This isn't your train though, is it?
12,
You're 1218.
I'm 11:50.
11:50. Okay, 11:50. You got a little time. Okay.
Let's
Thanks, so-
take in these bells on a cellular level.
So this is
Okay.
cool. You're taking your first Metrolink train.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you and your friends are going up to LA.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out.
What are you gonna do up there?
I don't know. It's downtown LA. We're probably just gonna eat.
Get
and
some
go
food,
to
walk around,
breweries
go to
and
brewery.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you
Fun.
can take the Metrolink right back.
Yeah, we're gonna take it right back. So it's gonna be cool.
Dang.
amazing.
That's great. That's really.
What are you guys doing? You guys are just.
We do a podcast where we interview strangers on the street,
Ah.
and Metrolink actually asked us to set up here. So
Really?
This is
Yeah.
perfect that
That's
we're talking
actually so
to a
cool.
first-time customer
I know.
about their experience.
And
'cause-
almost uncanny that you work in transportation
I know,
as
it's
well.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
and you've got transportation on your arm.
it's true. You are
Another
the.
ship.
you are
I mean,
into transportation.
You've got trains, ships, and cars covered.
And how did you meet this person that you moved there to be with them for? Like,
We met at a dealership in OC.
you're obsessed with dealerships.
Dealerships, yeah.
So you were working at a dealership and you met this person?
Yeah, I
Wow.
met this
You were
person,
like, I
yeah.
will put you in a relationship today.
No, we didn't get together till like 2-3 years
Did
after.
they work at the dealership too?
They worked at the dealership too. Yeah.
Dang. Wow.
Oh
Dealership
my
love.
God.
man.
Dealership love. It's the worst type of love.
Oh, is it?
It's always a red flag.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
I feel like there's a song there.
Dealership love. Do you
Like-
get along with all the other departments?
I do.
Who's the most fun department at a dealership? Like notoriously.
I would say parts.
Parts or
Parts.
yeah.
I love that.
okay.
I love those guys. in
parts guys are
They're
cool.
Love
so cool. They're so
parts.
and you know what? They always are making food in the back.
Oh, really?
They got a Blackstone and they just always barbecuing.
Oh, they're making food out there.
They're making food over there.
Wow.
So they, yeah.
Do you drive a Honda?
I don't. I drive a Ford.
Oh, dang. You're a
Really?
traitor. Traitor to the brand. Would you
Oh
get
my
a good discount if you were to buy a car at
Oh
Honda?
yeah, I got my mama car.
Oh,
there,
you got her
yeah.
Honda?
Yeah, she got a Honda.
What
yeah.
kind, what's she in right now?
She got a Civic.
Okay. Not
Wow.
bad. Classic, you know?
Yeah, a little classic. So
Damn.
Mhm.
That's cool.
So
Yeah.
sweet. What was the reveal? Was it a surprise?
Yeah, the car for your mom. Was it a surprise?
no, it was very spontaneous.
You bought her a car?
No, I didn't buy her a car.
Oh, you just helped her set up.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay, I see.
I was like,
I see.
wow.
I see. No, you were like, I can get you a discount, and she needed a new
And
car.
so
Okay.
yeah, the people at the dealership.
So she went all the way up to
Temecula.
Temecula to get it.
Yeah.
Damn, so she came to visit you.
Well, Lake Elsinore. Lake Elsinore.
Oh, Lake
I
Elsinore.
just say Temecula because no one really knows anywhere but Temecula out there. So
If you could have any car, if I was giving you a free
yeah.
car right now,
a free car right
and
now.
it could be up to $100,000 in price, what kind of car would you want if you could just get a car? Are you-
I would get a 4Runner.
Oh, really?
I love
You
a
like
4Runner.
those?
I
Okay.
love those. Yeah, I love
Okay.
off-roading and stuff like that.
Okay,
That's
so
my
that's-
thing.
You
That's
love off-roading.
Yeah, it's
and you can
fun.
put your guitar in the
I
back.
can put my guitar in the bag.
I'm just picturing you driving in the desert, guitar
my
in the
guitar.
back, all the parts guys.
or
Guys,
sketching on
windows
skateboards on the
down.
back?
Yes. Just you're gonna have the best summer of your life.
Best summer.
Okay, here's a train. Here comes
Then
the train.
you catch the Metrolink. Oh wow.
Wow. That guy just got excited.
So many different acronyms on this one.
Yeah, this is a real exciting train right here.
We got CMA, Country Music Awards.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we want to say. Oh, well, we'll wait for the train to leave.
That one said dong right there.
Dong? D-O-N-G? Like graffiti? Or no, part of the train.
The part of the train
Part
said
of the
dong.
train
Yeah.
said dong. Tex. What's in these, do you think?
No clue. They're probably empty.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Some of them probably are. Or they're probably full of drugs. I don't know.
Like
Okay,
they're just
so-
kind of like zombie trains that just stay on the track forever.
Forever and ever. They do real tours.
Oh my god.
Probably guitars on there. It's probably parts.
Guitars, parts.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually like,
That's long.
I don't even see the end of it.
I don't see the end of it either. It just keeps going.
This is a really long train. Oh my god.
It's like tearing through me.
We're just getting blown apart.
I feel as though we've been entered. Oh my god.
This is so crazy.
This is a really like vibrational experience.
And the train guy's just laughing at us. Well, I want to say goodbye to you and let you get to your friends, but I want to do it where we can
Wow.
Yeah, no, I kind of need to go use the restroom.
hear you. Okay.
Kayla,
I think we can do it. We can say thank you for your time.
you've been a wondrous guest.
You've been a wonderful guest, and we hope you have a great time in LA and have a safe ride on the Metrolink.
Yes.
And which is all they do on the Metrolink is safe rides.
Also,
And-
I think you need an airplane to complete the
Yeah.
transportation.
I do.
Oh, yeah. Get an airplane. Get an airplane.
Thanks for spending time with us today. We really appreciate you. Take care.
Or
Bye bye.
just continue looking up.
Yeah, keep looking up. Bye bye. See ya.
Bye, Kayla.
Bye, Kayla. Thanks for your patience.
Thank you.
Wow, look at that guy's like
I know.
filming it.
Oh, which guy?
There was a guy. I don't know, some guy
Oh,
back
really?
there. This is crazy.
I know.
That is so funny. So long, the longest trains. I think we can talk now. I don't think it's too
Okay.
loud anymore.
Okay.
But there was a period there when Kayla had to leave, and these trains were so unbelievably loud that.
I love that. She's opening up after the breakup.
Yeah, really.
Finding a new energy.
I think we found her at a really good place in our life, honestly.
I think we did too.
Yeah. There's so much more wind from the trains than you would think.
There's so much metaphor to this.
There's quite a windy
He's
situation.
ready. He's ready.
Oh, is he really? No.
Yep, he's ready.
Oh, you ready?
Yes. Finally.
Wow. Well, let's wait until this clears because it's a little loud.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Wow,
like
what
we've
a
waited a lifetime for
wow!
this
Now it's really nice
opportunity.
and quiet. We've got our train enthusiast who we talked to
Yes.
before, who comes here to watch the trains go by, and he's checking out our cables. He's a sound engineer.
Yes, he's worked on over 60 stages, he told us.
60 years.
Oh, 60 years.
60 years. Okay, speak into the microphone, my friend.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
What's your name?
David.
David. How's your day going today?
Okay.
You have the word day in your name.
Oh, that's true, David. I'm Andrew. This is Lizzie.
That's
I'm
a
Lizzie.
push.
It is a push.
We're
you're right.
interviewing strangers on the street. You come here to the train station here to watch the trains.
Yeah.
How long have you been fascinated by trains?
Actually, since I was a kid.
Really?
But
Where'd you
for-
grow up?
I was born in San Francisco. I've lived
Okay.
since 1955 in Central Orange County.
Central Orange County. What brought you down here? Your parents?
Yeah.
The trains?
Train.
Oh, did you take the train to get here?
No.
Okay, but you like the train.
I live in Garden Grove.
Okay. And what is it about? Do you often ride trains or do you more like to
Sometimes.
watch them?
Yeah. But I mostly watch them.
Do you,
And I'm also involved with the museum.
oh, really? Oh, the train museum.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Right there. Fullerton Train Museum.
Fullerton
You're
Train-
looking at it.
Okay, well, this is our first time here, so we don't know, but that's the train museum. So there's
Yeah.
old cars and stuff there you can check
Yes.
out?
Yeah.
Wow. What's the best era of trains in your mind?
That's kind of a hard one.
Hmm.
Most people would probably say before the 50s
Okay.
because they were radically different.
What was so
Back
different
then.
about them? Was the steam engine? Is that what it was? Or
Steam engines and passenger cars were what they called heavyweight cars. They looked a lot different. They were a lot more varied. There were more railroads by name than there are now. Everything is sort of, shrunk. And there's
What do you mean by name? Sorry.
yeah, what is the railroad distinction? What does that mean?
like, for instance, there was Santa Fe, there was Southern Pacific, Santa Fe and BNSF.
Oh, different
are-
companies, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
are
Got
now
it.
Okay, got
combined.
I
SP
see.
and UP are combined.
Okay, I see. So all the
Okay.
companies
Yeah,
have
a lot more railroad by name.
Okay.
more
Railroad companies by name.
more names in
If
the
you
game.
had a railroad company, what would you name
I have no idea.
it? Something to think about.
Something to think about. And have you ever traveled to other countries to see their trains?
No.
Okay. Does that interest you at all? Or are you more interested in American trains?
just don't particularly want to spend the money to go.
Sure, but you love trains so much. Like I was just in Italy and I rode the trains and there was
Yeah.
high speed. I've been to Japan. I've rode all their trains.
Yeah.
Do you look up online though, like the train technology and stuff? Or are you more interested in
No,
old
not
school?
really. I catch a lot of it
Okay.
anyways because I've been involved. I was, when I was a kid, I was in light trains. I started getting the model trains, which I got completely out of. After I got into college and working, I got away from them for many years.
It can be an addiction, the model trains.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
So you're
are.
clean. You're clean and sober from model trains right now.
I'm clean and sober about a lot of things.
Okay, about a lot of things. But how many years clean and sober from the model trains?
I stopped and I got rid of my stuff when I was probably in high school.
Okay, and you've never been tempted to dive back
no,
in. You don't want to ruin your life.
I know a lot of people who collect model trains.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you see the
Not
dark
to run them.
the
and
dark
you
path.
know they're powerless to them.
But they have them, sitting on a shelf in their house.
Of
or
course,
something. They
yeah.
just collect them.
Yeah.
Um,
And it tears their life
and there are
apart.
people that, matter of fact, Harold over there, who's president
Of the train.
of the
Museum.
museum, has a model train in his house.
Wow.
Wow.
It takes up a whole bedroom.
Like around his bed?
No
It's
way.
an extra room that he has just for that.
And he
One of his kids moved out. He took over the room
Over
and
the room.
put all of his model train stuff.
The
in
kid
there.
wants to visit. They get a hotel now.
Yeah.
'Cause
No, he's got room anyway.
Okay, he's got
as long
room.
as they're not all there at the same time.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Wow. Okay. And so in life, you said you worked on stage for audio, for bands or for plays, or what world were
Yes.
you in?
Yes.
Yes and yes. What was your favorite stuff to work on?
I don't really care what I'm doing. I just like doing it.
Like live shows, basically.
Yeah.
You're
Kinda
you're the
lose
sound. You're the
yourself in it.
sound guy.
That's all I ever did was
I-
live sound. I don't
yeah.
like doing recording.
Okay. What's some of the biggest venues you worked for?
Well, some of the events. How about the 1984
1984 Olympics. You worked on those?
Whoa.
The opening, closing ceremonies.
That was
Yes.
you?
I was involved. Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow.
amazing.
I was at all the rehearsals for the opening and closing ceremonies because our company did sound.
That's
and
amazing.
Therefore, I was the one
Wow.
that was.
You were there.
I was there doing
What was
it.
that company called?
Best Audio and Weber Sound. They were two
Okay.
companies.
That's a good name
that
for a
were-
train company. Best.
And were you pretty? Did you feel proud to be working on the
Oh,
Olympics?
sure.
Especially in your
Yeah.
kind of hometown, basically.
Yeah.
Who
That's-
was that year? Mary Lou Retton, maybe?
Nope, never met her.
Okay.
And to remember all the people I've known,
Sure.
I can't. It's
Yeah.
just, there's hundreds of them.
Dang.
Yeah.
They're
And-
like trains. They come and go.
Wow, that's so cool. What a cool thing to work on. That's like probably the dream for a sound person to work on
Well,
something
one
like
of
that.
the things that was pretty surprising, especially for me, because I was asked to go to work for this company.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
Sure.
But I was starting out, and of course, you're basically gopher.
Yeah.
And I knew we were involved with the Academy Awards. So
Okay.
I was running stuff back and forth and didn't, figured, okay, fine. Ended up, my boss told me one day when I was doing all this, when you get in there, go downstairs and get fitted for your tuxedo because you're running the show.
Whoa. Because you're on camera because you're doing sound stuff, so you have to look the part.
You have to have his
You were
tuxedo.
the one who said Moonlight one. Came out.
Nope.
Wow.
And
So
what I ended up doing was sound on the red carpet.
Oh, no.
oh, cool.
Oh,
So
yeah.
were you on camera? Did you ever see the broadcast?
Nope.
Okay.
I was busy.
I know, but maybe your family recorded it or something. I don't
Nope.
know. Okay. Okay. So do you ever take Metrolink or do you ever take
Yes.
trains here?
Yeah.
Is it a good service? You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I used to do it, as a matter of fact, kind of how I got back into it. Through mutual things, I ran into somebody who was very much into it. And on Sundays, we used to ride up to LAUPT,
Okay.
Union Station,
Yeah.
down to Oceanside and back, and make a loop.
Just to be on the train.
Yeah.
Do you like taking public transportation? Do you like taking the train? And is it an easy way to get around? You think
Oh,
Southern
yeah.
California?
Yeah, and it's a growing thing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's getting more and more popular. Okay.
Definitely.
Especially in the summer, it's like hot out. You kind of take the
Yes.
train.
Well, a lot of people are basically just tired of trying to go through the hassle of
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Railroads were the only way to get from here to there for years.
Yes. Yes.
And then they got some prop planes, but still it would take you days to get one because they just didn't fly that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When jets became thing, and it was easy and not too expensive, you in a day you would be from one coast, from
Yeah.
one side of the country to the other.
Yeah.
you wanted to go from LA to Chicago,
Wow.
you could do it in, 12 hours or
Yeah,
10
yeah,
hours.
yeah.
No big deal. Now, with all this BS that you have to go
Yeah,
through,
yeah, it's a struggle.
people are just saying, I'm up to
Done.
here with it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Done.
Take a train.
And they realize that you don't see anything
Of course.
10,000 feet up in the air.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
If you're on a train,
See
you
a lot.
see a lot.
You see the country.
If you had to
see the
choose
country.
upper level or lower level, what would you choose?
Always upper.
Always upper.
upper.
Interesting.
Because
Okay.
you get a better view.
You get
Yeah.
a better view. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
No benefits to lower level?
Nope.
Do you think this country will ever have like a high-speed rail in the way that like a country like Japan has or something?
No.
Why not? What? Because it's too big?
Too big,
Yeah.
too much money involved,
Yeah.
and the politics with it. There's a lot of, politics. Just look at what they're doing now
Yeah.
with the one that's in Central California. That-
Sure. That's
Which
it's
is-
been so much money and nothing has
Yeah.
happened, right?
Yeah, and it's basically a train from nowheres to nowhere.
Yeah. Are they building it right now, or
Yeah,
they're? But it's
still being built.
but they've spent way over budget and they haven't
Oh,
produced
yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah, about 2 or 3 times over
Dang.
their budget.
You want to be next? Okay, you're next. After we're done with him, just are you? When's your train? In 10 minutes. Okay,
10
we'll get
minutes.
to you.
Okay,
We'll get to you.
Okay.
Um,
Can I put a plug in?
yeah, please put your plug in.
Yes.
Our Railroad Museum, the Fullerton Train Museum, is
Yes.
open on the 1st and 3rd Saturdays from 9 a.m. to noon.
Okay,
Go
that's
see
it.
David.
Go see you at the train museum.
Yeah.
You're going to be there on those days, or you
Yeah,
just okay?
and it's free.
And it's free. Okay.
Yeah,
We're-
we take donations, but it is free.
Okay, we'll come. We'll
And
come
it's
check it
going
out.
to be doubling in size.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got a lot more stuff coming.
More stuff coming in.
So
Great. That's
cool.
exciting. I want to come down and take a look, and I'd love to see it. If you have any, do you have any wisdom for our audience? You seem like a wise man.
Yeah.
Not really.
Final train tip.
Final,
One
yeah.
thing I would suggest, especially if people have kids that they bring that they like, wear your protection.
For what? The train? What do you
They're
mean?
Noisy.
Oh,
Loud.
sound.
Oh,
Okay.
ear protection.
Ear
If you're hanging
protection.
out here to watch, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, they were loud. We heard it
Yeah.
on our thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, possibly due to doing live sound and trains, I've developed some hearing problems in my
Wow,
left ear.
because of your life, your obsession with trains and sound. Mm-hmm. But was it worth it?
I think so, because it's not. Well, I am now doing more protection because.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, close the door after the dog got out, type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad.
Okay.
I can barely hear it. I have to be concentrating in a very quiet room before I can hear it.
Yeah.
But it's just a constant slight tone.
Understood,
in the background.
understood.
Look all the keys you have.
Yeah,
I think
well,
he's
some
got
of those
about
are railroad
300.
keys because
That's
I
amazing.
Well,
collect
we want to
them.
talk to this
Okay.
person, but do you want to stay or do you want to leave?
No, I'll leave. I don't care.
Whatever you want. If you wanted to stay,
No.
It's your choice.
No, go ahead. You do somebody else.
Okay, well, no, but we can have
David,
both, I'm saying. We can
it's
have both
been
if you
so
want.
lovely
Come join us.
chatting.
If you want to leave, we can let you leave.
Okay, I don't care.
Just
Either
stay.
way.
Just stick
Okay,
around.
all right.
Talk to the
Our
youth.
friend David's going to stay and
Yeah,
chat
he's-
as well.
Hey, how are you? Hey there, it's Andrew here from the Train Podcast with a quick ad. Men, if ED is getting you down, you need hymns to help get your confidence and other things back up. I have no idea what they're referencing there. Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes. Still have no idea what they're talking about. What the heck? Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. What is sexual? What does that even mean? Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets, Viagra, and Cialis, and the generics for up to 95% less. This process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor's visits. Just fill out an intake form on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you. Maybe I can ask one of them what this is about. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/outside. That's HIMS.com/outside for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/outside. The featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. Once I learn what the heck this is all about, I'm going to buy some. Okay, back to the episode.
Hello.
I'm Andrew. This is Lizzie. This is David.
What's
here,
your name?
Pop this on. Say it in there.
Blamp camp.
Blamp camp, huh? Is that your parents gave you that name, or you chose it?
My parents gave me that name.
Okay, all right.
So cool.
What are you up to today?
I'm just going to LA. I'm going to Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I edit music videos.
Oh, really? You taking Metrolink?
That's amazing.
Of course.
You take Metrolink a lot?
All the time.
I have to say, the way you said I'm going to Hollywood, I saw kind of the hope in your eyes.
That's cool.
Of like, I'm going to Hollywood. Do you have a single suitcase?
Yeah, it's so fun.
Kind of.
Well, like I was telling you when I was doing sound, I never, it was a local sound company.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like I equate it to like climbing mountains.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Most people start out lower, small mountains around here.
Of course.
And they would go to San Gabriel Mountains.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
Mount Whitney or the ones in Alaska. And maybe some of the ones in Europe and stuff like that. And when you end up would be Mount Everest.
Right.
That's the top of the hill. I went to work for the sound company, and 6 weeks later, I'm doing sound at the Academy Awards.
That's
in Hollywood.
crazy. So it's quite
That's one of the
You never
biggest
in the
know.
deep end.
That's one of the
Yeah.
biggest TV shows there is. And
Yeah.
They spend multi-millions of
Wow.
dollars on it.
Yeah.
Like you said, I was in the deep end real quick.
So
Boom.
do you edit music videos like visuals or audio or what?
Yeah, I do it on Adobe. So if you know people who make music, I also like edit YouTube videos and stuff.
Okay,
Oh,
what do you mean
wow.
on Adobe? What does that mean?
Like I'm the Adobe master.
Oh, on Adobe. Oh, on Adobe. Yes.
I love
yes.
that. I am the Adobe
Premiere Pro.
master. Yeah.
Okay. Or are you more interested in audio or video or all of it?
Everything.
Because he has a history in audio, live production. He worked on the Olympics in '84.
That's right.
I'm talking to an audio master over here.
right.
So what do you want to do with that? You want to just keep editing people's videos and stuff?
Of course.
What's some stuff you're proud of that you've worked on?
I don't know if you've heard of I don't know, just some famous LA rappers.
Let's hear
I
it. No,
worked with.
say their names.
Yeah.
We'll put it on screen. People can
Yeah.
see. Check it out. Name a rapper you worked with, or if you want to, you don't have to. Whatever you want. No, okay. You don't want to. You don't want to blow up the spot. It's all good. It's all good. But you're doing work that you're proud of, and you like working with these people.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your ultimate goal in that? To just work with bigger artists?
Yeah, just keep chasing my dreams.
Okay. So when you're going right now up to Hollywood,
beautiful.
you're taking the Metrolink up there. What are you up to up there for the day? What are you gonna do?
Well, actually, today I'm gonna go get some clothes first. I need some new clothes.
Oh, for them to respect you.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I don't know if you can see. Show the camera. My hoodie's all ripped up and stuff.
That's why you didn't want to say who you've been working with, because
Yeah.
you're not proud of your fit right now.
My laces are all dirty. I need some new shoes.
Yeah, I almost didn't invite you to sit
Wow.
down. Your laces are so dirty. I'm kidding. Your outfit's fine. You shouldn't be embarrassed.
Yeah,
I
you
am
look
embarrassed.
fine. You
No,
look
you
great.
you look great. You look like you're comfortable, but you
Your
still got
bangs
to
are
stuff.
gorgeous
Your bangs
as
look
well.
great.
Thank you. I like
So
your
what's
bangs.
this
kind
all
of
about?
aspiring to
What's this all
Thank
about?
you.
Why are these trucks going backwards?
Wow, that is crazy.
What is that?
Okay, that's too much work to take it off the rails, turn it around, and put it back on the rails.
But what is that truck doing?
I'm guessing that he's doing videos.
Those are the
300
guy from Parks.
360-degree videos or something like that.
For
just
what?
what's on the back.
Wow.
Who knows?
Like, why is this? I mean, I've never seen a
There
truck
are-
driving on a train track.
Every track is supposed to be inspected.
Oh, so they're inspecting it.
every day by a high rail device that verifies if there's any problems in the rails, in the gauge,
Whoa.
things like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
hey,
not what that
Miss,
guy's
I just had to
doing.
say you're beautiful. You got Instagram?
Wow.
Really? Yeah, I
Mrs.
do have an
Beautiful. Does she have
Instagram.
Instagram? First, I love this.
What's your
At
Instagram?
Lizzy Lizzy
Lizzie?
COOPERMAN.
Wow, love that.
Oh, all right. You're verified?
Yeah, verified beautiful as well by you.
I'm so honored.
This
Oh
is
my
an
gosh.
honor. This
I'm
is a
so
privilege.
flattered.
This is awesome.
Thank you.
What do you do in life for fun? What do you like to do for fun?
Buy clothes.
Buy clothes, which is what you're doing today.
And edit music videos.
Edit music videos. Okay, but that also seems tied to work a little bit. What about fun? If you're with your friends, what's your favorite thing to do?
I don't have friends. I just buy clothes.
You don't have friends? Come on.
I'm so serious. I
Re-
just buy. Well, I have like business connections,
Oh my
but like
gosh.
I wouldn't say like
You don't text someone to hang out?
I have girlfriends.
Okay.
I don't hang out
What
with
about
dudes.
this guy on your sweatshirt? This guy dunking
That's
on your
Michael
sweatshirt.
Jordan.
I don't like to hang out with guys.
You don't?
No, I did when I was younger, but not anymore. I just hang out with girls.
Why do you think hanging out with guys is not cool?
No, it's not that. It's just like
You'd rather hang out with girls.
unless it's like business. I don't.
Yeah.
Really? That's so sad. What about the male loneliness epidemic?
What about the male loneliness? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's sad.
you're kind of a pick me guy.
Yeah,
then.
you gotta be hanging. You gotta hang out with your boys. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta bro down sometimes. You know.
Do you make friends with people who sell you the clothes? Maybe you could strike up a conversation there.
No, I buy clothes from like department stores and stuff. Like
Okay.
today, I'm going to Neiman Marcus.
Okay.
But,
Neiman Marcus.
Okay, so he's doing well.
That's nice.
But no, what I'm trying to say is I also want to start my own clothing brand too.
Okay, there you
So,
go.
You guys are gonna see me.
Okay.
I also want to make beats.
Okay, you got a lot of ideas. Are your friends all
amazing.
in the train world? Is that most your friend group is people from trains?
Yeah, nowadays it is
Nowadays,
pretty much.
yeah,
Interesting.
that's cool.
Maybe there could be some kind of cross
Yeah,
collaboration
the
with putting a train in a video.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think actually, you know who
Here comes
you,
the train.
Yep.
Tell us about this
Yeah,
unit.
yeah.
What's coming up?
Well, it's obviously a freight train.
Okay, I like it.
And this probably.
Okay.
This is a local train that went up to. It goes up into the Anaheim, Fullerton
Okay.
general area east, picks up and drops off some of those
Yeah.
cars, and then goes back, and it's going to go back to La Mirada.
What do you think is in the cars that they're transporting?
Without knowing where they are going, like
Wow.
What's most likely, if you had to guess? What's the most likely thing in there?
If they're going to Anaheim Convention Center, maybe it's
no.
the cast of Dancing with.
No, they don't go that
America's
far.
Got Talent.
there's no real
I know they do
there's
the
no real
auditions
connections
there.
at
Oh.
Anaheim Plaza or at Anaheim
Yeah, you
Convention Center.
idiot.
I've done too many shows there.
I
know
tried
what
to
it's like.
audition for America's Got Talent years ago at the Anaheim Convention
Oh my
Center,
God.
but I had a professional conflict.
Oh, so you couldn't do it. So you don't know what's in there. You have no idea.
No,
Is it
Wait.
cars? Is it
they
chairs?
do, but not that train.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you got to which train you're talking about.
Are you
when.
messaging me right now?
You better follow me back or I'm gonna unfollow
what is
you.
your handle? Is it Blam Camp? Okay.
Okay.
I
She'll
will.
take a peek. She'll take a
I-
peek. See what you
I
have to
will
offer.
For sure.
Interesting, Blam Camp.
Yes.
And do you have a close relationship with your family?
Yeah, I have a really good relationship with my mom.
Really? How do you foster that relationship? How do you keep it good?
I buy her gifts all the time.
You're all about consumerism. That's kind of like your
Wow,
life.
okay.
What kind of stuff do you get her?
Clothes, perfume.
Really? You buy your mom perfume?
Really?
She's expensive.
Oh, wow. We got a business card from David. That's amazing.
Steven?
J. David Allen. J. David Atten, sorry.
Aiton.
Aiton. I got it wrong 2 times. What's the J
Aiden
stand
from
for?
Sex and the City.
It's actually my first name.
You
I
don't
go
like
by
it. You don't like it.
It's not that I
Oh.
don't like it. It's
Can
the
we guess
same-
it?
You can try and guess it, but
Wait,
you
I want
probably
Blam
won't.
Camp to guess it. What's it? What
What do you think
his
his
first name
his
is?
name?
It starts
It's a
with
J.
a J.
Starts with a J.
His name?
Yeah, first name. J. We don't-
Jack.
Oh, that's not a good bad guess.
No.
Jeho-
It was the
Jeremiah?
same as my dad's first name. My
don't know
mother
him.
thought that his name.
Jeff.
He wanted my dad's name with it, and he thought that name and middle name sounded better than
Oh, I see.
flipping it.
How about Joffrey?
No.
John.
Jeremiah?
No.
Is it weird? Is it out there?
No, not too far. The only thing is it's spelled with a J, and most people would spell the name with a G.
What is
He
it?
said Jeff. Is that not it?
No.
What if
does
it's
it end with?
Drant instead of
Grant?
Grant?
Trant.
See, most people spell it
Spell
with
with
a
a
G.
G.
but
This is
not
like-
a
this is
J,
like a
'cause
riddle.
It's got to be a name. That
This
can
is
go
like
with
a riddle. It casts no shadow. It starts with a J.
Gordon.
Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan.
yes, Jordan.
We don't know.
Okay,
Dang, this is
starts
hard.
with a G.
Starts with a J. No, starts with a J. But
Oh,
Starts
usually,
with a
usually-
J, but
usually
it
starts with
starts
a
with
J.
a G. The same name it can be spelled with
How about
starting with
Gil?
a G.
Gil, but
Gil,
it's Jill.
No,
He's not liking our guesses.
Okay.
What is it? You gotta just tell us.
no, I don't.
No. We don't. Okay, the listeners can comment.
Drammer.
And we're just gonna have to figure it out.
Okay.
Wait, so you're about to take this?
Oh,
Neiman
Gary.
Marcus?
Gary.
Is it coming in
Oh,
right
I
now?
know what it is.
It should.
I
Okay,
got it.
Here's $1 and a sticker. Use that for buy some nice clothes. Thank you for
Blamp,
being
you are
thank you for being a
such a
cool
love.
guy,
Thank
Blamp Camp. Sorry. Thank you for not
Thank
calling
you
me
for
beautiful.
projecting your
And
mommy issues onto me.
okay, thank you. See it. Yeah, I gave you a sticker. It's got all the
Yes.
information. Thank you, Blamp Camp.
Bye, Blamp. She was so sweet.
Really nice, good.
Okay,
Really nice.
Jerry.
Very close.
I
Oh.
knew I was close.
Jerry.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Yes.
Oh, you did it. That was awesome. That was really good. You impressed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
we impressed him.
But I gave you a lot of hints.
I know.
You
Look,
did.
but
That's
we
why
got.
I said it could be spelled with a G or a J.
I know, but we
Okay.
got there. We got
Yes,
there.
You can have it either way.
So
What do you do
not-
for fun? I mean, obviously trains, but what else?
That's about it.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you retired?
Oh yeah.
Do you like retirement? How do you feel about retirement versus working life? What are the main differences?
Well, I obviously got more free time to goof around.
Mm-hmm.
And should be doing more at home to clean it up, but that's beside the point. Declutter the house.
I love that you have pens in your collar. It was the first thing I noticed about you. Pens here, because I lose pens all the time.
What's so funny is when you first walked up, you have pens, you have a radio, you have Metrolink lanyard. I assumed you worked for Metrolink because we're here on behalf of Metrolink. They asked us to do this, so I walked up and I assumed that you were like some sort of liaison, and I was like, "Hey, you work for Metrolink?" You're like, "Nope." I was like, "Okay." I really just
Metrolink gives us out. So.
I know, and you're a fan, but so what? Yeah, what's the pens? How often are you using those pens? You got a backup one as well.
I worked for 25 years in the legal profession,
Whoa.
where I had to write every single day.
Wait, 60
So-
years on stage, 25 years in the legal profession. Are you 150 years old?
No, I worked
I'm
part
trying-
time.
okay.
I worked full time doing sound,
I'm
and then
trying
I
to add these up.
part time.
Okay. Oh, okay. So,
Many-
so you work both at the same time.
Yeah,
I
so did
understood.
both at the same time.
You familiar with this unit? The Zoom H6? Seen it out there?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
No, I see
Wow.
a ring on your finger, but it's on the right hand.
Yeah, that's just because I like
So you're open for business.
true cut. Well, I was married until my wife passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
sorry.
How long were you guys married?
I think 20 years.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Oh my
18,
goodness.
20, something like that.
How has it been navigating life as a widower?
Not fun.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was sort of funny in a sense because I never thought I was going to get married because I was in my early 40s.
Right.
And-
what happened? Just met someone?
Yeah,
Wow. How'd you guys meet?
through a girlfriend.
Just a friend of yours. Just like she set you
I
guys
had
up.
a girlfriend that was basically not a girlfriend much. It was friends with benefits.
And then she set you up with her friend?
her roommate asked her.
What? She was like, "Are you done with him?"
The girl became my wife was her roommate.
Wait, how did you navigate this?
And now that move is called the Gerald.
yeah.
She asked her
got
she
Gerald.
asked her roommate if she would mind, and my roommate, my girlfriend at the time,
It was like, I don't.
Wow.
don't really care.
Wait,
kinda
she was
thing.
just like, "Would you mind if I just started dating him?"
Yeah.
What was it about you? Do you think that she like saw from afar and was like, "Oh, I'm interested"?
Not really sure, and one of the things I didn't know until after we started going out and all, and actually hadn't quite gotten married, that she liked trains too.
Whoa.
And at that time, I was pretty much
Wow.
not in all that much involved.
Wedding
I was
trains.
getting more involved.
Right. So you had 100% success with the women in that house. It's kind of
Wow.
that's interesting. That's
Yeah.
that's good odds.
And one of my bucket list now is to take the Southwest Chief to Chicago. Then I'll drive up into Michigan.
Okay.
And that same ex-girlfriend lives in Michigan now.
Oh, you
so
want
I'll
to see her, visit her? What? Did she ever get married?
Wow.
She was married once before,
Sure.
but never did.
Never did
after
again.
That, yeah.
Wow.
Far
Oh,
as
the
I know,
same girlfriend.
that I met
Wow.
my
You
wife
met your
through.
wife from. Wow.
Well, I met both of them too because I'm a sober alcoholic.
Oh, got it. And for a while.
46 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can I give you a pound
That's
for that?
amazing.
That's a
Yeah.
long time, my friend. I like to hear
yeah.
that. Yeah, she'll give you a
And
pound
so
too.
they both
You met through AA or some
yeah,
other type
exactly,
thing.
through AA.
Wow.
Unfortunately, my wife never could get sober.
Oh
stay
no, it was
sober.
on and off for her.
Yeah.
Was that hard to have a partner that was struggling in that way?
Yes.
Did it
Yes.
make you test your sobriety or
No.
no?
No,
Maybe
but-
was it maybe kept you more sober because you're like, I see what this is doing.
No, but just made life miserable for
Man,
me
I'm
because
sorry
of
to
having
hear-
to deal with her
I'm sorry
and
to-
her other situations because she had some medical problems.
I'm
and,
sorry to hear that.
And
That's
being
so hard.
drunk didn't help any.
No, of course not.
So,
So, man, that's so hard that you couldn't, she couldn't help herself and you couldn't help her, and that's
No.
just how the situations go. How have you found the strength to stay sober as long as you have?
mostly is like I say, the keep the plug in the jug kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
I don't go to very many AA meetings.
Sure, it's been so long.
I used to. But
Yeah.
I never really got in. I just realized I was doing a whole lot better
Of course.
sober than when I was.
Yeah.
Because for several years I never got sober.
Wow.
I was drunk every single day.
every day. Oh, you were never sober, even for
Never
an
sober.
hour.
No.
Wow.
Every day?
No.
All day, every day.
Yeah,
At the law
I would get-
offices of.
Well, it was before I got involved. I would wake up,
Masher singer and
I was living in the
Just-
streets, basically. I'd wake
Yeah.
up and go into the bar at 6 o'clock in the morning and meet some friends and start drinking.
Wow.
Then we might go to work, we might not.
Incredible, wow.
Until I would
What was
crash
it-
and
Do you
pop
have
out.
fond memories from that time? Are you ever
No.
like, that was so fun that day that we started?
No.
So what-
That's why.
What
that's
was it that
happened.
made you? What was it that made you change your? It seems like it was such a routine. How did you escape it?
And I started throwing up blood.
Wow, you just saw the way it was ruining your body, and you had to make a change.
Yes.
Wow. And how did you find the strength to do that? What was the first step?
Stop drinking, obviously.
I know, but that's so hard on
my-
your body to do that too. If
Well,
you're,
it was sort of ironic because my dad was an alcoholic too.
wow, I mean, not
And he
ironic.
got
It makes sense. It's
Yeah,
just
well, it
how-
is hereditary.
Sure, of
It's
course,
been
of course.
proven that.
Yeah, yeah.
He was getting sober.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was off and
Wow.
on. And when I was throwing up blood, and day after New Year's,
Wow.
and I went to my mother, and my mother was involved with Al-Anon.
Because she was married to him.
Me married
Yeah,
to him, and
yeah,
I was
yeah,
still
yeah.
living at home more. So I went to my mother and told her I need to do something, and so she took me to a step house, and that's
Right.
where I got sober and
Wow. And
stayed there for a while.
And was your father? Did he stay sober, or was it on
Yes.
and off?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, so you kind of had that. Did that make you guys? Did you have a bond over that when you were both kind of getting sober?
Not really.
Not really.
No,
Okay.
because we were, age difference and all that.
Interesting. Wow. Well, I'm really proud of you for staying sober for so long, and it
Thank
sounds
you.
like you've had a lot of
Yes.
people in your life struggle on and off with it, and that's that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to like go to a bar and hang out, or do you not even want to do that?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't do that.
No.
Yeah.
It is interesting that bars have dartboards. It seems like that should be the last place to
Sharp
have
things
a
to throw.
dartboard.
What about the axe throwing?
Oh, they
All
have
of
an
those
excellent
have
bar right there.
drunkard shit throwing an axe? Sorry. Whoops, I'm sorry. Did you need that arm? At least with a dart, I mean, you can blow an eye out, but
Yeah.
you're not going to exactly kill a person.
that's
With
about
with
it.
an axe, you can do
Yeah.
some serious damage. And I
Wow.
always thought that was
Gosh.
kind of amazing.
Huh, that's so cool that you've stayed sober and that you.
Thank you.
I think I love your story, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you sharing everything with us.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so
know what?
much.
You were hesitant to sit down, but I'm so glad you did. You've been a fantastic
I know,
guest.
you were the
Give you a
star.
chance because I could obviously hog it.
Yeah, no, we're good. I think we're gonna say goodbye to you, David. You've been fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for sharing so much of your life story. And how many people are there that you see around here, regulars that are trained people?
Oh.
Like a big group, or
On the weekends, it can be at least a dozen to 2
dozen to 2 dozen,
Wow.
a dozen to 2 dozen guys like you here watching trains?
In all ages.
That's-
A lot of them are kids.
Oh, really? That's cool.
And almost all of those are autistic.
That's interesting because we were just talking about Love on the Spectrum. Have you heard of that show?
I've heard a little bit about it.
So there's
but
a really great show on Netflix called Love on the Spectrum. It's folks on the autism spectrum, usually younger folks in their teens and 20s.
Yeah, that's
Actually, most of them are in their 20s and some in their 30s. Anyways, they're dating for the first time. So they're trying to find love. They're trying to date other folks who are also autistic. And there's a girl on that show who we're talking about named Perry who lives in Boston who's like really, really obsessed with the Boston Metro train system
the
called the
T.
T. And she wants to find a partner who also loves the T. And she goes out and does what you're doing. She looks at the
Yeah.
trains every weekend and stuff. That's so interesting. What is it do you think about trains that autistic people find fascinating?
the horns and the noise
Okay, sure.
and the size.
And the size. Oh, they're just impressed with the
Oh,
size.
interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Because I've talked to, a lot of, and most, they all know they are.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
heard it
yeah.
here first.
So or I know their parents.
Sure, yeah. And they
And-
bring them down here to check out the trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know people who come out here with their autistic kid who live in Los Angeles.
Wow, just to be here to see the trains.
Yeah, one of my good friends, he brings his daughter up here. He lives in Oceanside.
Wow.
He comes up here every Saturday.
Wow.
That's so
This other
cool.
lady, like I say, she comes down here with her two kids, one of which autistic, the other one kind of goes along because he's the younger brother.
Sure, sure.
David, may I recommend going back to Gerald? I'm getting such Gerald energy from you. I feel
I never particularly liked the name, and
Why
I've always
is
was called
that?
David. Like I say, it was just my mother thought that Gerald David sounded better than David Gerald, but it's been a
She was
noose
right.
around
I think
my neck.
your mom was spot on, actually.
A noose around your
I
neck.
feel like
Yeah,
this is a new
because
era. Let's
I
start
have
it
to-
now. Just say it on
You
camera.
know, she thinks, well, you could just write down
Make it
J.
official.
You know, you could use J. David Ayton.
You don't need to
because
hide behind the
nowadays,
J.
especially with computers, you can't do that.
I'm putting an end to this.
You know, so some of my stuff on computers, I have to either
Okay.
just use my first
I'm just-
initial.
I get it. I
my
get it, David.
initials,
Yeah.
or I have to use my first name, which
I understand.
don't
You can
particularly
tell
like it.
yourself whatever story you want.
And I'm sticking
And
to
by the
it,
way, you heard
too.
it here first from J. David. Size matters.
There's a
when it
dollar.
comes to
Oh, that's
trains.
true. That's true. There's $1 and a sticker for you. That's our podcast. It'll come out in 2 weeks.
All right.
And it'll be on audio podcast platforms and YouTube. And you've been a fantastic guest. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Are you sticking around for a few minutes? Or
Oh,
you?
yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
probably hang around.
Can
for
we take a photo with you too?
Why?
Because we love you. You're representing the
Star.
trains. You're a star. We want to wrap this up and then want to take a photo with you if that's okay
I'm
with
actually
you.
a train
No
manager.
photo. Okay,
No,
no
no.
photo. He says. All right.
You
Thank
got
you.
Me, you got me.
We
on
got you
the
enough.
phone.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, David. We appreciate you.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for sitting down.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Hi, David.
Thanks for your time. We really appreciate it.
We've got our next guest waiting here.
If you want to talk to us, you can. But if not, it's okay. Sure. Okay, we'll give you
Bye,
5 minutes and then
David.
we got to wrap it up. 5 minutes? Or what, 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Are you about to take the train? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh
Let's
my
talk-
goodness, how exciting.
This is great.
Well, but I'm in no rush.
Yeah, how are you?
Amazing.
I'm great.
Great. Pick up the mic and tell us your
Yes.
name.
Oh, period.
I love your outfit.
I do too.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks really nice. You
I got this at the bins.
Oh, I know about it.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know,
Goodwill
what is
bins.
that?
The Goodwill bins,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
It's where it's like you buy clothes by the weight.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Oh, okay. I have
It's just
done.
in
I
a
did
big.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a spaghetti
That's
strap.
amazing.
It looks
'cause
great.
It's gold.
It's gold.
cool.
Yeah, it's
you.
great. Wait, what's your name?
I'm Will.
Will. I'm
What-
Andrew. This is Lizzie.
Nice to
Lizzie,
meet you guys.
So nice to meet you as well.
I love you. This is so cute.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my
Are you taking the
goodness.
Metrolink train?
Yes, I
Up
am.
to LA?
It's the new frontier.
Do
Yes.
you take it often?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. It gets you there? It's
It
good?
gets you there.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great
It's the
to
new
hear.
frontier.
Oh.
Did you? You know a fun fact I learned recently?
Let's hear it.
So, the LA Metro used to be like the #1 public transportation in the whole world,
Wow.
and then so Big Oil.
The cars
and
came in.
The cars came in.
Yes.
Big Oil and
Yes.
Michelin.
Yes.
They
I heard about
lobbied
that.
for
Yeah.
cars.
Yes,
So
yes.
they had them all removed.
I heard about that. There was like because we live in the east side, we
Wow.
live like Los Feliz, Silver Lake, kind of Highland Park area, and there used to be a very extensive train system, like
Yes.
trolleys going all up and down that area, and
Yes.
they ripped it all out for cars.
IE, OC, everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know they just have the one at Glendale Gallery.
Yeah, yes, the Glendale Gallery. So you love public transportation, and
Yeah,
you
it's
appreciate
great.
it. Yeah,
Oh my
us too.
gosh.
Us too. That's so cool.
That's so
what are you up to in LA
cool.
today?
Yeah.
What are you gonna go do?
I'm actually I'm working on a pop album. So
Really?
I'm going
Making
to the
music?
Studio. Yep.
You're going to the
I'm-
studio today?
and-
This is so crazy. We
Yeah.
just had a sound person. And
You're
then we had a
kidding.
music video
Yeah,
editor.
maker. And
No
I feel
way.
like
And
we
then
have
now,
like a full team here.
Are
we
you
could-
serious?
We could make you into the next big pop star.
That's so weird.
What's up with your music? How would you describe it?
It's like I like to think it as like psychedelic in a way, pop that's mixed with like disco and
Love it.
that moves into the it's a journey. It starts kind of like industrial, like euphoric into a disco psychedelic, and then it moves into like a steel pedal,
Okay.
like country
Wow.
wind down.
Okay.
So what's your hot take on Cowboy Carter?
Oh, a hot.
Totally kidding.
My hot take is, I guess my hot take is I like it.
Amazing.
I love it, and I saw her.
Yeah.
I saw her twice in.
Oh my gosh.
On the Cowboy Carter tour?
She was literally amazing.
Really?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saw it twice?
Okay, so I got a free ticket. I wasn't even gonna see it. My
Yeah.
brother had an extra ticket, so I went with him, and then I was like, I have to see this again. It's like, okay, this is something I'm working on right now. It's like free. I can write it off as like a tax return. To go
Sure,
Oh my
see
sure,
gosh,
her.
sure.
Because,
absolutely.
yeah, she's amazing. Did you guys see it?
I've never seen her in concert.
I've seen her in concert,
You
but it
have?
was like 10 years ago. What was she doing in 2016?
That was like Lemonade.
Reformation, Lemonade?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those
Okay.
tours. Maybe I think it was Reformation that I went to. Was that
Wow.
a tour? Or did I
I
make that
think
up?
that's
Right.
a store.
That's a store. Is that a Beyonce tour? Formation?
I'm dead.
I don't know.
Formation is a song. I don't.
Yes.
I don't know.
Formation.
I don't think it was
don't know.
Lemonade. Maybe it was Lemonade. There was a lot of water.
Okay, yes. I
There's a
think
lot of water
I think
on
the
stage.
formation thing
Beyonce?
that is
Look, my
part of
girlfriend
Lemonade.
brought me. I didn't even know who she was.
Okay.
Now, are you a solo artist?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
that's
Can people
so
listen to your
cool.
music online?
Not yet. Not
Dang,
yet. This is intro.
it hasn't come out yet.
I haven't. This is like something new that I just started
This is
year.
new.
Well, no, not the. I've been songwriting and
Sure,
stuff for
sure,
a while,
sure.
but like getting it on its feet.
This
working
project.
with this project, yeah, is brand new. So
How do you have the
Wow.
how do you have the I don't know, the will and the bravery to do that, to be like, I'm gonna be a solo artist, I'm gonna record pop songs? That's like I'm impressed. How do you
you know, it's I grew up doing theater. I love
Sure.
performing in general, and this is something I've never gotten to explore. It's because you don't get to do it in school.
love that.
And it's like, but I love show choir. You know, it's like I love all that energy. So
Yes.
it's like,
You can do whatever
do it
you
yourself.
want.
I love being
Yeah.
myself too, and like being a performing artist as yourself is like top tier. When you're in theater, you're creating. You know, you're being someone else.
You're in an
but-
ensemble.
yes, yeah, but this
I just
is
saw
like
Oh
your
Mary
own
in New York.
words. Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't
really?
seen it
Yeah,
yet.
it's
I
really
really
good.
want to.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
amazing.
the videos.
Yeah. Oh,
I want to see it.
It's really good. Past guest of the show, Cole Scola.
Yes.
Um,
Really?
Yeah, we
performer.
did an episode with Cole in New York years ago.
He is so
And,
funny.
Yeah, very, very
he
funny.
makes me LOL.
The play is
They're
great.
amazing.
If you're ever in New
I
York, you
wanna
gotta see
go.
Oh Mary. It was fantastic.
And Gypsy. I don't know if you guys like musicals, but Gypsy.
Oh, is that another one that's supposed to be
Yeah.
good? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I also saw
amazing.
Phantom of the Opera in London, which I'd never
Oh,
seen. Which
really?
is really
Oh,
good.
that's
Okay.
cool.
I liked it a lot. Yeah. Okay, so you're making this music, and then are you gonna like Dave? Is it gonna be like are you playing like a character? You know, in the way that like
no, I wouldn't say
just
that.
yourself.
It's just that kind of energy.
Would
it's
you
very
write a song
personal.
about the bins?
the bins?
Bins.
Bins,
Like,
bins, bins.
What are your songs
Yeah.
about?
It ranges honestly from my question with spirituality to
Wow.
weird. You know, it's what's such a hot take. Well, not a hot take, I guess, but a hot topic is like gay friends. It's like gay friends versus like.
You mean
'cause I
straight
don't
people who have
really
gay friends, or
no,
gay
no.
people who are friends with each other?
Just that. And it honestly was really hard for me to like explore those relationships because I didn't have a lot of gay friends like growing up. So like in this era of my life.
Where did you grow up? Sorry.
Here in Orange County,
Okay,
in
Orange
Yorba Linda,
County.
Interesting.
home of the Richard Nixon Library.
Oh yeah,
if you,
yeah.
would
yeah.
like to go.
That's where I check
outside.
out all my books.
Yep. Period.
So you're finding yourself wanting more gay friends, or
No, just like the ones I have, exploring those relationships and the difference between friends and romantic. You know,
Right,
it's
right.
like
Is it because
By
the
the way,
lines
you
are
know
blurred,
that
or
kind of, what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I just realized what we haven't seen yet today is like a romantic kiss goodbye. Like at the train
at the train
station. We're at a
station.
train station.
That's true.
I
I
don't
thought
think you're
there
gonna
would be
get that
people
in
standing-
Fullerton.
Not gonna-
Fullerton Metro.
no romance
Yeah,
in Fullerton?
Like I guess this is goodbye. Like I want to see that before.
Fullerton, the city of love.
Sorry. We need to
Yeah,
find you someone before you go. to
Are you
have that
single right now?
moment.
I'm single, but I am actually not looking.
Not
I'm
looking
on
at
the
all.
market.
Got
Wow,
it.
you're
That's
closed.
why your music, you're singing about
I'm
spirituality.
trying to be career oriented
Yes.
right now.
Good for
And is
you.
it when you're dating? It's a distraction.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
I also just like don't know where I'll be in 1 year. You
Oh,
don't know where
really?
you'll be, and that I just think that's not fair to put that onto someone else. You know, if you're casually dating, it's
What
whatever.
if you meet
but-
someone on this train? They ask for your number. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, what do you say to people?
Definitely pursue, but I
Do you just say no? I'm closed.
I wish it happened. That doesn't happen very
Okay.
often.
Haven't
You know what I
heard
mean?
it.
That does. I haven't.
You're-
The opportunity has not presented itself.
Like if Blamp Camp comes up to you, what was the name?
Yeah,
I forget.
I mean,
This-
because that's how I feel. But I know that after today, now that I've met Blandcamp, my life is about to
A previous
change.
guest was hitting on her pretty hard. Actually, it was pretty funny.
Wait, how do you guys know each other?
We're friends
what's your
in the
story?
comedy world,
Yeah, we
and
both
this is her
do
first time
comedy.
doing this. She's just a guest.
you're
a
kidding.
guest
I'm a
co-host,
guest co-host.
but she's doing
yeah,
great.
I mean,
period.
Yeah, but she's
I'm
doing
having
great.
the time of my life.
She's having a blast, and I've been doing this for 6 years. And I normally had a previous co-host who, unfortunately, did die. He's not really dead, but in the world of the show, he
okay.
is dead. Just in terms of it'll make us. It just we're allowed to move on easier if he is dead to us. So Cole did die, and so I'm doing the show with guest co-host now, and it's been really fun.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's been great. And Lizzie's a good friend, and I'm happy to
thrilled
have her
to
on.
be here in Orange.
Yeah.
Do you call it Orange or do you call it Fullerton?
Or OC,
Um,
or the OC.
generally, I just say like Orange County. Yeah.
Orange
'Cause
County,
Like
okay.
I'm from Yorba Linda. No one knows that.
Sure.
I
People
love
at
the name
Fullerton-
Yorba Linda.
Yeah, isn't it fun? Yeah,
I'm gonna name my
Fullerton,
daughter
I worked
Yorba
in
Linda.
Fullerton,
Yeah.
so I was here a lot.
If I have a daughter, I'll name her Yorba Linda.
Is Yorba Linda the city that has all the octogenarian, or no, all the people who living to 100? Weren't
No,
they in that
No,
documentary?
I know what you're
Loma
talking about.
Linda.
That's Loma
That's
Linda.
Oh, that's
Loma
Loma
Linda.
Linda.
Do
Yorba
you,
Linda.
And you know
is-
why? It's because it's Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, that, and they are all like.
Their diet, I think,
Really?
is
No, it's
actually.
because-
Do not quote
Vegan.
me on
I
that.
thought
Don't
they
quote
were
me.
No,
on
it
that.
is a diet thing, but it
It
also,
is
I
a-
think, God
it
shines
depend-
favor on them.
No, well, no,
It's because
maybe.
God favors them.
They all
Maybe,
hang out
maybe.
together.
No, it's because, you know what it is? It's that God knows how annoying they are and never wants to meet them, so it's keeping them on earth as
I'm
long as
not
possible.
saying nothing about that, but it is a blue zone, Loma Linda.
Loma Linda, that's what it is.
Okay.
Well, we have to wrap
Just
up
a
because
hot-
we've been recording for
Yes.
too long. But is there any final thoughts or words of wisdom you want to leave our audience with? We love your energy and we love you for sitting down.
Thank
Yes.
you guys.
Yeah.
No, well, happy Pride. Be a nice person.
Happy
Don't be
Pride.
a dick.
That's really
because
good. Yeah. Do
there's
you
a lot
like
of
Pride
dicks
Month?
right
Do you
now.
feel like does Pride Month make
I
you
do
feel
right
proud?
now. It wasn't as important last year, I would say.
Sure, but now
this
you're-
year,
yeah.
you know, they took a Harvey Milk off one of the Navy boats.
It's
today.
pretty crazy.
Yeah. So
The Pride's-
fuck this. What's going on right now? Honestly,
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that people are feeling proud.
but be nice.
Be
That's
nice and be
my words
proud.
of wisdom.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like that. Here's $1 and
Any
a
train
sticker.
tips? What?
Thank you.
Any hot
Any
train
public
tips?
train tips?
You know what? Just go with the flow.
Go
'Cause,
with
you
the
know,
flow.
sometimes
Get to
Link
where you're
up.
going.
How about link
Link
up?
up. I like that. Link
Yes.
up. Metrolink. Link up.
Metrolink up.
Link up.
And you know what?
A
Use
dating
it
service
because
through
you,
Metrolink.
Use it. You're saying use it.
yes, use it because if you don't use it, then it will not become the frontier. You know what I
need
mean?
people to get on
You
board.
need to get.
Yeah.
The more
Get
people, the better
on
it is.
board.
It's a culture thing.
Yes,
It's a
yes.
culture thing. You have
Yes.
to change the culture.
Yeah, I
Yes.
hear
of
that.
The public transportation.
Yeah, I mean, because when I travel in other countries
Wait.
where public transportation is much more of a thing, it just feels
Yes.
so good because everyone's riding it.
Right.
And the more people you have on it, the safer it feels. The more it just feels like
Yeah.
everything's working for everyone,
Yeah.
It's true.
and there's no barriers to entry.
Yeah.
Everyone can use it. Okay, thank you for spending some time with us. Really
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
guys.
Yeah, thank you.
This is so
yeah.
fun.
So
Yeah,
lovely.
enjoy your time in
Thank
LA,
you.
and we hope the album comes out great. Do you know what
Thanks,
it'll be
y'all.
released under when it does come out?
I'm hoping within the year.
Do you have
Within
any
the
idea
year.
what the name will be? You don't know yet. Okay.
I
just-
do, but I don't want to share it.
Okay, don't share it.
'cause what
It'll
if
come out.
changes?
It'll come out. Who
Okay.
knows? People will find it somehow.
No, it's gonna
You
come
don't
out.
want it,
Okay.
800,000
No, I know.
people buying it.
I just want
Don't worry
people to find it, but I guess it's
No.
not possible. It's
My
okay.
name is Will Fixa. So
There you go. If you see
can
Will
find
Fixa
it.
in the world, now you know. Okay,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Will. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Have a great day. Thank you.
about it. Bye, Will.
Have a good train ride. See ya. Okay, Lizzie, thanks for being a great co-host.
I can't. This was so wondrous.
All the guests were awesome. It couldn't have gone better.
These were incredible people.
Really nice folks here. It makes me want to ride the train. I'll tell you that much.
Me too.
I
know.
you know what? I'm pretty annoyed that we have to get in my car and drive home because I wish we could just hop on one of these and head north.
I know. If we could just get on a locomotion,
Yeah.
or if we could just hop on a train and see where it takes us.
Yeah, that
not
could
even
be really
know.
good. Yeah, that could be
Could
really
end up at the Anaheim Convention
No,
Center.
it's not possible, according to David. you really thought you were dumb for thinking that.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
I didn't catch
No,
that.
He just was like, "There's no trains there." He was really had a strong opinion about it. Thank you to all our guests for sitting down. Thank you to Lizzie for being the co-host. People can find you online at Lizzy Cooperman. You've already plugged her Instagram.
Yes.
You already gained
Oh, yeah,
one
I
new
gave it to
follower from
Glenn,
doing
yeah.
this. Hopefully, you gain a few more. And you're a stand-up comedian. You're so fantastic. You're performing all over the place in LA, and sometimes you're on the road too.
Yeah,
So if-
sometimes I am.
Check out Lizzie's Instagram, and she'll share where she's
Yes.
touring. And if you want to follow her past journey, it's in your hands.
Yes, Lizzy Cooperman's in your
It's
hands.
not around anymore, but
On
it might come
all
back.
Platform.
All podcast platforms. Thank you, Lizzie, and thank you to everyone, and thank you to Metrolink, and happy riding.
Yes, thank you, Metrolink.
Wow, what a great episode of the podcast. Thank you to Lizzy Cooperman. Thanks again to Metrolink. Seriously, guys, get yourself on a train. If you're listening to this podcast outro on any transportation other than a Metrolink train, you're doing it wrong. I got my dogs right here. Bluetooth, spinach. They're smelling something awesome. Hey guys, look. They're both doing good. I'm on a hike. Yeah, it's pretty nice. That's pretty much what's going on in my world, and now you let me know what's going on in your world. It's your turn. So go ahead, I'll give you a couple seconds to get into that. Wow, really? Dang. That sounds bad. All right, well, I had fun with this episode. I'm pretty impressed with it. Everyone was really, really fun to talk to. I've always wanted to do it at a train station, so I'm happy we got to do that. Airport is next. I mean, not really. I haven't done that yet, but I'd like to do it at an airport. So if any of you work for an airline, or if any of you know a pilot, let's get it going. All right, we'll be back in 2 weeks. I think in 2 weeks it's going to be an episode I recorded in Japan with Lyle, the therapy gecko. So that was recorded a couple months ago, and I'm excited for that to come out. It was really good. Okay, any final thoughts, dogs? No final thoughts. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Miss you.
I repeat, here comes PodcastButOutside.
Miss, I just had to say you're beautiful. You got Instagram?
Wow.
Really? Yeah,
This
I
is
do have an
beautiful. Does she have
Instagram.
Instagram? First, I love this.
That was a headgum podcast.